can tell you this. Jayson Tatum is not it because they wouldn't have done this to him the last 3 months. This was a horrible go at it.
Y'all heard Gilbert Arenas? Yeah, I'm back, Bernard Respich Jr. with Ballers Club with Bernard. Let's jump right to it. Now, tell me, if you won a championship and was the best person at your job, would you feel good if you got benched for the next player? I don't think so, because that's exactly what happened with Boston Celtics' Jayson Tatum. Oh yeah, by the way, a first-team All-NBA player, 26 points per game and 8.1 rebounds per game. The guy is a stud. And for him to win a championship and to also do and lead his team in a lot of statistical categories, to not play at all versus the United States is blasphemy. Now, I want to take y'all back to Gilbert Arenas as he had some more choice words for the decisions that head coach Steve Kerr made in the 2024 Olympics.
I think he was fueled from just the championship, right? Losing those awards. We always act like when we win awards, it's like this is a prime example of the shit we be arguing about. It be meaningless sometimes. Right, we argued about what we'll do when we win a championship over everything, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right? We watched a man win a championship in real time, didn't win an award that he thought he deserves, and we seen his face. Disappointed, right?
Played it off well.
He won a ring and still disappointed. So he wasn't as happy. It wasn't the ideal feeling that he thought he would have for winning this championship because something he thought was his was taken away from him, right? Then we watching him in the Olympics.
I'm gonna redeem myself.
You're gonna be guaranteed a gold medal.
It's my time. Steve, it's my time. Steve, me.
Right? It wasn't a happy feeling. So when we be making those statements of what we will do, and you never know until you're in that situation. So this is a hurtful summer. It was a rewarding summer for him, but it was a hurtful summer because there was no part of this summer that he really enjoyed. I know he went into this like, damn, this is what championship and a champion and a gold medalist feel like. Why is everybody else around this motherfucker smiling but me?
First team all.
Now, how would you feel if that happened to you? If you, again, was the best player on the best team, winning an NBA championship, not being given the opportunity to again prove yourself as being the face of the NBA. Something is going on, and I'll tell you what it is. Marketability. Even though Jayson Tatum is on Gatorade commercials, heck, he's even on the NBA 2K25 cover, his marketability, I feel, isn't nearly as close as a up-and-coming rising star Anthony Edwards is. Here's why. He plays for the Boston Celtics. You know, Boston kind of has a rep. You know, Boston, of course, has the most NBA championships in NBA history. But, you know, a lot of people don't really root for Boston except for people who are, you know, living in Boston or who've played for Boston, you know. Boston has always had a mystique over it. You know, the Boston Celtics, you know, have always been a dominant club, but they also have been, you know, in the past, not so good club. And for Jayson Tatum to, you know, just come in, you know, right after the draft, you know, and just basically take this team by the reins, even from the guys, you know, that they thought was going to be their cornerstone, Kyrie Irving, you know, it is more and more disrespect towards him. You know, he should have at least won Finals MVP. I felt like, you know, even though you're a scorer and you may not be scoring, as long as you're affecting the game, you're doing something. And I just really feel that the NBA has disrespected Jayson Tatum a little bit too much. Now you have awakened a dog. Let's not forget, he from the Loop. He from St. Louis, and them boys down there don't play. So when you awaken a lion, don't be afraid when it attacks you. Nah, this is Ballers Club with Bernard. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe as we gonna keep coming with the NBA news. Yes, here we go. Thank you for listening.